welcome to a spooky spiritual night. No, that's enough of that. Do you know what? It's funny, right? But Harry Potter started school the same year I did. I did not get an invite to Hogwarts. It was very disappointing. However, tonight I am, of course, Harry Potter if he'd have grown up in the Fens and ate too many cakes when he was a teenager. I didn't live under the cupboard under the stairs, so I didn't have to worry. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Nick's lost his marbles. You've always worried that Nick's never had a brain. Well, I can prove that I've got one, because it's right here in this bowl. So there we go. And do please be mindful of the doors when they shut, because somebody's already lost a finger. And all I can say on that is, I will be keeping an eye on you throughout the service. But on that note, friends, welcome to Littleport Christian Spiritualists' first ever, believe it or not, Halloween Fright Night. It is a wonderful, wonderful event. Lynn's been suggesting that I do one for years, and you know what? I finally gave in and said, why not? Let's have some fun. And indeed, everyone's got costumes and bits and pieces to wear, and it's all just very, very Harry Potter and all very, very wonderful. Other magical, fictitious realms are also available, of course. But thank you all for coming. Thank you all for joining in. And if anyone can hear anything in the background, don't worry. It's just the pumpkin man welcoming people in as they arrive. But of course, when we speak of welcomes, we must remember that a really important one. Sorry, Dad? Pardon? No, it's fine. It's all right. Welcomes are indeed important, and so are a few sensible traditions. So tonight, please, she's very brave, and her friends and helpers in the world of spirit are very brave too, serving on Fright Night. Give it up for our very good friend, Rev Barbara Price. And of course, she is here to prove that Halloween isn't really spooky. She's here to prove that Halloween isn't just on the 31st of October. She's here to prove that those that are all hallowed are here 365 and a quarter days a year. Because, my friends, you don't need to wait for a special day till the veil be lifted. You don't need to wait for a special day for your life to be filled with magic. Magic and upliftment is all around us every single day if we were but to just pull back that curtain and have a peek. We don't need a magic wand to direct that magic. All we need is a little bit of love and kindness to point us and that magic in the right direction. So on a wing of the bat and a prayer of the Christian Spiritualists, I say, let us open this evening in prayer. As we say, Great Spirit, we thank you truly for the opportunity to come together as friends, to unite under your banner of love and friendship and upliftment, to witness the truth and the proof that life is indeed eternal. We place this service, Great Spirit, in your care and keeping, and make the statement as ever, that everything we do will be in the name of love, in the name of truth, and in the name of light. Amen. Amen. Well, friends, it is, of course, at this point that I usually do say a few words, and tonight it will be uplifting in your honour. And of course, those that know this area quite well know of its spooky history. For example, we're not too far away from Coveney, where the coven began and did its work. We are not too far from Wiccan, where those who practiced Wicca existed. And we're not too far from Witchford, which also has a very, very steeped history in the magical world, but not a very good one. You see, in Witch Ford, it was the ford that they used to dunk the witches in. Now, it was a very simple rule. If they drowned, they were a witch. If they drowned, they were a human. If they survived, they were a witch. So it didn't really work out very well for the witch, did it? And of course, we know as spiritualists, in all seriousness, that the last person to be prosecuted under the Witchcraft Act in this country was Helen Duncan. And Helen Duncan was a superb medium. The fact that she was a superb medium is what got her in trouble. You see, my friends, we always come here and ask for protection under the Great Spirit, that we may witness the proof and the truth. But some people are not prepared to see it, no matter how obvious it is in front of them. And it's nights like tonight, it's nights like Halloween, where we are reminded of this fact. I've got two very beautiful witches sitting, staring at me. And of course, they are all dressed up to the nines, looking lovely, and everyone's got a bit of something about them tonight. And everyone usually says, I've got a bit of something about me every single night, but that's another story. But we can come together and celebrate the history of this world in which we live. For we know that even though there were a great many women and a great many cats who suffered under the cosh of the threat of spookiness, but we know as spiritualists, they suffer no more, and they had the last laugh, because they watch over us and help us do the work of spirit. There's no greater proof in that than if you look at the witch's familiar. My little puddy cat's still down there sleeping. In a certain time that's very familiar right now, back during the bubonic plague, they thought that the plague was a curse. They thought that if they killed all of the witches' familiars, those lovely black cats, that they'd be all right. Unfortunately, it was the cats that could very well have saved them the hassle, because it was actually the rats. Oh, how silly we are as human beings, by being scared of something, by being put off by something, by claiming it to be evil, by claiming it to be something of the underworld. There is no underworld other than of our own making. There is no darkness other than of our own making. This world, every morning, depending on what time of day and where you are and what time of year it is, always gets bright. And you might say, well, Nick, you live in the Fens, it's really stormy, lots of grey clouds. It might very well be, but the sun's still shining behind it. And this is the point, my friends. No matter how many clouds are in the sky, there is always a bright sunshine hidden just behind that blanket of cloud. And we must remember that we can bring that light and that upliftment below the clouds to where we are, to bring upliftment and laughter and love and humor and joy, because that laughter and that light is the real magic in this world. And there are those that would say, Nick, it's Halloween. Are you not worried? Do not all the boogeymen and the bumping, grinding, noisy monsters come out? Anyone who knows anything knows that they have the night off at this time of year. They don't want any part of it because they don't like chocolate. Friends, no matter what we do in our lives, do it with love, laughter, and upliftment. Because as I said before, and I'll say again 1,000 times over, that's the real magic in this world. And those that have gone before us, trying to bring a little bit of spark of something special into our lives, know this, and they most certainly are just beyond the veil, waiting to prove so. Thank you all for listening, and God bless you all. Do you have your reading tonight? Yes. So we're now going to have, before our healing, because we will still, of course, send out our healing thoughts. Real magic, that is. We will now ask Samantha to step forward and give us her witch's brew and enchanted spell in the magical forest where she do dwell. Everyone, it's Samantha!
Tonight's reading is called The Seeds of which is kindly borrowed from the internet. A gardener, if he's very wise, when it is planting season, will always use the best of seeds. It only stands to reason, because he knows when harvest comes, he'll reap what he has sown. If he has been careful, he will be proud of all that he has grown. It makes me realize that words are very much like seeds. People use all kinds of them, and that seems to fit their needs. But unlike seeds, the words we speak don't stay down in the ground. More likely in a fertile mind is where they will abound, where they are nourished by the thoughts of those who seek to find a way that can express themselves, the way of all mankind. Especially fertile is the mind of every little one, so we should be so careful before much harm is so done. A child will mimic what he hears and not give it a thought. He doesn't even realize just what he has been taught. Still, when he's grown, his attitude and what he will believe will come from words that he has heard and what his mind received. If he has been fed on ugly words, he'll grow up full of hate for those he thinks are different, a most unhappy state. Because that hatred then will spread, it can go on forever, with nations hating nations, peace lost endeavour. So take care when you're speaking, plant words that when they are grown, will bring forth love and wisdom. You'll be glad you made it so. Thank you.
Beautiful. Fantastic. And very apt when we speak of today. Well, friends, now is indeed the time in our service where we send out our healing thoughts, that healing magic, to all those who are sick and suffering and in need of comfort. We send this out to those that are in our mind, those that we know, all those that are in our healing book and absent healing books, and all those whose names are being mentioned right now, to our friends online who are wondering what they've walked into this week. Bless you all. So let's join together and send out our thoughts. We will begin with the healing prayer. We will have our healing music and candles, and then we will say, Amen. Great Spirit, Father, Mother God, here we bring unto you all those who are sick and suffering and in need of comfort, be they sick in mind, body, or spirit, that it may please thee to heal them. This we ask for those we know, for those we do not know, and those who have no one to ask for them. We ask for them now. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, friends. Well, this is an evening of the proof of life eternal. This is an evening of upliftment and contact with the spirit world. So it is not surprising that the first part of this service is finished 10 minutes early. Now, I have got one small favour to ask of someone. Talk amongst yourselves first. Sorry, just arranging something, because I am reminded by my friends and helpers in spirit, and certainly as I sit staring, looking at our principal minister, this way, behind the curtain, inside the hall, dear. Yeah, you got it. Right, okay. I am reminded of a saying that I was given back when I was first developing as a medium. And that was simply, as Lynn put it, spiritualists do it with the lights on. So it's about magic. We all know Harry Potter's spell to turn the lights on. It's Lumos. So after 3, not that I've given it away badly, but hey, after 3, it's Lumos. 1, 2, 3, Lumos! There we go. The lights are on. And the thing is, the lights are on, and we do know there's somebody home. And I'm sure we won't be getting any toffee crisps tonight. So now that the lights are on, and now that I'm confident that Barbara won't be tripping over any cables, see, I do look after you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, and everyone in between, I give you our medium for this evening, our dear friend, Barbara Price!
Everybody, I really do. It's like I said, I'm going to be talking to these witches. Okay. Anyway, it's lovely to be here once again. I know my first link, and I want to go at the back. Can I come here, please? Lovely. And as I'm there with you, I'm very much aware of the gentleman standing there all the way through. He was chatting away there, and he's just, he's shaking his head. But at the same time, I do feel with him, Dad. I just feel as though I want to say Dad, and I just feel very much with him as though that he understood this way of life, and he wouldn't have understood Halloween, and he wouldn't have even bothered with it. And but at the same time, he's saying that it comes along with whoever he is, all right. And at the same time, he's saying, "Hello, boy, hello." And also with him, he's extremely proud of you, but equally he's giving you a lot of healing at this time as well. It's as though that he's trying to give you some upliftment. I feel very much with you as though that you do take everything on the chin, and you don't always show everything, but at the same time, you are your father's son. All right, so this is very much him. And it's as though that there's a wonderful rainbow over your heads here as well. And he's saying, thank you for looking after him, because he needs to be looked after. He's very, very much about, I know that you have been in hospital, and I know you've met, but at the same time, he's saying that the healing is being given, and you know it, and you know it. And also, are you very much aware of somebody that does driving for a living, please? Okay, okay, because I just feel very much as I'm seeing driving for a living here. And with your dad, he's saying that a woman driver, something like that. And it's as though that I do feel he's very, very much a man's man, and he would have really pulled women's legs about their driving. And he's no different, that's his personality. Mum is here on the earth plane, please. Mum is over there. Okay, I felt very much that she's very much around you at this time also. Very, very sadly missed. All right, so I do feel that she's left an awful lot of sadness in her here on the earth plane. I've not seen Mum and Dad together, And at the same time, that doesn't mean that they don't care about one another, or maybe they just thought that I'm going to be over here, you can be there. But I just feel that with her is as though she was a mother, or I mean, she did mummy things, and she would have still wrapped you up in cotton wool, all right, because that's who she is. And it's my boy. She's saying it's my boy.
It's not me.
It's not my phone.
No, you're fine.
That's fine. I thought I left my phone on. The Indians coming in as well. No, not at all, not at all. But I just thought I'd left my phone on. I also want to say that I wouldn't have heard it if I didn't have hearing aids in. Okay. I want to say that Mum is very much here, and she's saying she equally loves you. Would you understand that? You may not have known her very well, as though that she's saying she loves you too. And as though that you may not have met her, you may not have known her, but at the same time she knows you. All right. And also is that she strokes your hair, she likes your hair. All right. She likes the way you have your hair. And she likes to say you chose well, boy. You chose her. and also there's a cross there as well, around you. And as though that, I just feel that there's a blessing there with you as well. And Mum is saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's as though that she's aware of the gongs, she's aware of the noise they make, but she says, what are you doing? And she's very, very confused. And so I just you know, but at the same time, she's getting used to the idea. She's getting used to the idea. Glasses, is somebody that needs to be going to the opticians? Yeah, okay, because she's saying, please look after your eyes. All right, look after your eyes. I don't know who Susan is or Suzanne, but I want to give you Susan or Suzanne. And also, I want to give you Teresa. Teresa or Tracy? Yes, Tracy. I say hello to you, I really don't think I'm asking for names. But as though that she's given out these names here. And also, I want to say to you is that over the next 3 months, there's a little bit of change coming in around you, and it's a good change. Are you wanting to move? Or is there movement around you? It is not you, it's something around you. It's as though there's some movement around somebody, because I'm very much aware of the key here. All right, so something is going in the front door. Who's got problems with their wrists? Did Mum have problems with their wrists?
Arthritis, yeah.
Okay, because I felt this with arthritis, and very, very painful. It wasn't just there, Mum had it in various places. Feet, she talked about feet, she must have had it in her feet as well. Bless her. Okay, I know her transition was very quick over into the spirit world, and she said, oh, I'm getting on with it. I'm getting on with it. And a lot of blessings to you both. She's saying happy birthday, so I don't know whether there's a birthday just coming in or one just gone, but she's saying happy birthday. All right. And also, a motor van, a motor vehicle, and a motor home around you. All right, so either you've got one, you want one, but I'm sitting in this motor home. She said it's quite cozy. So wherever you go, she's going to follow you. All right, she's going to follow you. Take her love. Take her blessings. Thank you so much for working with me. Okay. And also, can I go to the lady here, please? And bless you, my darling. And as I'm there, you are very much aware of the gentleman standing there behind you. And as he's standing there, I want to say Dad. I want to say Dad. Okay, Dad is in the spirit world. Dad, whether father-in-law or Dad, he would have told me exactly who it was, but thank you very much. And I just feel very much as though you would have called him Dad. You would have called him father-in-law, would you? No. But at the same time, you know that spirit would say in-laws would be brother, sister, mother, father. Okay. Also, is that I just feel the thing as though I feel very unwell with him. Okay, so I know that really already work into the spirit world, but I feel very unwell. as though that there is parts of him that he never spoke about. All right, he never spoke about. And he's not talking about it now. All right, he's not talking about it now. And it's as though he's saying here is that, I don't want to talk about what's wrong with me. I did talk about it while I was here, I'm not going to talk about it now. He said, I don't even know why I've come through. All right? And that's exactly how he's talking to me here. I've never had that before, but I'm not surprised because I haven't got my normal guide with me. I have my other guide that works with me occasionally, and he will bring it direct. So if I come and overrule, I do apologise. I want to say that also is that but I did love you, but I didn't show it.
So true.
I didn't show it, but I did love you, but I didn't show it. All right? Please look after your back. All right? Your back and your hips. All right? I also want to say to you is that I want to give you a teddy bear, but I do feel this is very symbolic. I want you to hold it and I want to give you love. All right? I want to give you the love. And it's as though that in the spirit world, they are handing you this love. All right, from this teddy bear to you. And it's as though that Mum and Dad are still with us here on the earth plane. Daddy's Mum is in the spirit world. Well, Mum is the one who's giving you the teddy bear then. She's the one who's giving you the love. All right. And also is that Dad can be a little bit hard going. All right. And Mum's saying he always was that way. He was always that way, but he's got a real kind heart. He had a good heart, And I do feel a little bit confused with that. I do feel confused as though that he doesn't always remember. And he's at an age where he's going to get confused anyway. But Mum is saying that I went too soon. I went too soon. Are we together? Is that your daughter? Okay, so you'll understand a little bit as well. Okay. And the reason why I said are you together because your grandmother is standing there and she was standing like that. And I do want to say that she went far too soon. And there is so much. It didn't matter whether she was 60, 70, 80 or 90. It doesn't matter. She still had a lot of life in her. But it was taken. It was taken. She said, I can't say what she just said. But at the same time, as she's saying here is that I miss you all. She's got the dog. She's got the dog. Okay, she's got the dog. And she's talking about, should there be someone else here tonight? Yeah. Okay, because she said, I'll pop home and see him. I'll pop home and see him. Okay. And it's as though that she's got the dog here, and the dog is just running around her, just running rings around her here. And I look after the dog. I've got the dog. Charlie, who's Charlie? Charles or Charlie or Cyril? Cecil? Cyril? Okay, because sometimes when Cyril comes through or Charlie comes through, it's sometimes that they call him Charlie, because Cyril or Cecil is Charlie, okay? But as though I usually say Charlie, then it's Cyril or Cecil, okay? And also is that I don't feel very tall with Mum, okay? I want to come down a little bit, all right? And I do feel a little bit of weight from her as well, so I know there's a little bit of weight here. Who has the diabetes, or somebody got diabetes here on the airplane, or blood disorder? Okay, because I'm just very much aware of that also. She said, oh, don't worry, I'm on top of it all. Don't worry, I'm on top of it. There's nothing you can't do that I won't know about. Okay, she's saying what you've done with your hair. Oh my God. What have you done with your hair? She said, what have you done with your hair? I don't know whether you should have it longer. Okay, but she's saying, what have you done with your hair? And she's saying, just put it in a ponytail. And she's saying, what have you done? Okay, what have you done? And she don't know whether she likes it or not at the moment, so she's still pondering a bit on it. Okay, but at the same time is that this is her. as blunt as anything, to repeat it the way it is. If she gave it to me in a different way, you say, that's not my mother, that's not my mother. Okay. I want to say that also is, there's been a lot of tears being shed. Okay, I do feel there's sadness around the family at this moment. Okay, and I want to say that Mum is very, very much around the family, trying to keep alongside and upliftment. Okay, you are a very close family. You are a very loving family, and I want to say that I'm not surprised with this wonderful lady here. Absolutely. I do feel that she's telling me I didn't always do it right, but I did it in the only way I could do it. Because that's me. That's me. She told me about chickens. Did she have chickens, or was somebody wanting chickens? Just want to give it to you because she's talking about chickens. So don't be surprised if somebody turns around and says that I'm going to have some chickens, all right, and because they want some fresh eggs, all right. But it's as though that who likes a fresh egg? Who likes an egg in the morning, or who used to have an egg every single morning?
I like to have eggs in the morning.
Do you? Okay. Well, she's probably telling you to get some chickens and get fresh eggs. Anyway, just to know that she's very, very much there with you. And also is that I do feel your mum will like Christmas as well. And it's like, well, obviously when she was a bit younger, she would have done all the wonderful things that we would do at Christmas time. But can you remember when you was a child that you used to cut things out and stick them on the Christmas tree? And you know the strips of, and you used to lick them and do the chains. And she's going, oh, that's what she's doing. And it's as though that she's sticking them up. And obviously I've got a candle here that we put together and a lantern, and she's pinning them on the ceiling. And it's as though that she's very, very much getting into the Christmas time here around you. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised because she doesn't make herself known. Please. Please. Okay. And it's as though that she's very, very, it's her energy. You know that when spirit comes forward, they use an awful lot of energy to present themselves. And even if she makes herself known within the home, it's a lot of energy they burn up. Okay? So, be patient. She's done it before, but you've not noticed. Okay? She likes to play with light, she likes to move things. Okay? And moving objects takes a lot of energy. But she said, oh, she said, I'm going to make myself known. You know I'm going to be there. And I said to her, I don't think they will mind. They won't mind. Okay? I want to say to you also is that somebody got to change their eating habit, or somebody's palate is not as, they're not tasting their food.
Within the family or?
I don't know. They're just giving this to me. I don't know whether it's here on the airplane or somebody passed over and they couldn't, I don't know. But it's as though somebody is not tasting their food or couldn't taste their food.
Friend of mine.
And then?
Friend of mine.
Okay. Have they been poorly, please? I shouldn't ask a question.
She hasn't been able to taste or smell for a couple of months. Not COVID, she had a test.
Okay, I just felt as though that...
She's really, really fluid.
Yeah, I just felt as though that they either had the virus, or they just had the beginnings of the virus, but it didn't build up as the virus. But they had all that I couldn't taste, I couldn't smell properly. And I felt very weary in myself. And but at the same time is that I feel very much that I can't still taste properly. All right, they still haven't got their taste buds back. I do feel a lot of vitamins is needed around them. Okay, but at the same time is that your mum is so excited about this. She said, "You're not clever." And but at the same time is that she's very much aware of this. But I just feel a little bit upliftment is needed around the person. in the so that they probably don't say very much, but at the same time, it's a heavy, it's a frightening thing. It's a frightening thing. I also want to say to you is that there should be a ring here on your plane that is your mother's. Ring, a ring. You got it already, ring? Okay, because she's touching the ring here. Okay, and she's saying, you wear it. You wear it, yeah, take it off now. I've got my mother-in-law's. But at the same time is that wear it and I will be close to you. And I love you. She's giving that to you. I love you. Okay. I also feel with this person who's hasn't got the tape, I feel there's a problem with their throat as well. Alright, there's a problem with the throat. Or one of you has got a problem with your throat, a thyroid or something. If it is a dude, not worry, it could be the other person, because I started to get really, really dry and with my throat area.
She died with the throat.
Pardon?
My mum.
She died with the throat.
Ah, okay, you don't understand it there. Okay, because it started to shut up on me, and my normal guide will protect me against that, but she's giving me all the pain. Yeah, not caring about that at all. But at the same time is that it's just extra proof it's her then.
Yeah.
Okay, so please take her love, and thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Okay. Which number one, okay?
Which?
We'll call you number one, shall we? Okay. I want to say to you is that many changes coming in around you, many changes. I do feel also is that I want to put, this is very symbolic, it's as though I want to build bricks. Okay? And as I build the bricks, I think I'm building these bricks up here. So I'm building those bricks up in front of me, you, okay? And I want to say to you that building these bricks is giving you extra protection, all right? Not that you have anything to worry about, but at the same time is that you will worry about the colour of that chair. That's you, all right, that's you. At the same time is that my guide is saying, that chair is white, but if we take that off, it's no longer white. And it's like, if I can take a brick from that wall every so often, I can no longer have to suffer with maybe a little bit of anxiety and maybe a little bit of depression. I don't feel you have depression, I do feel you have anxiety. But also with that, this year has been lots of changes for you, but I want to say to you is next year, you're going to be flying. All right, I don't mean in an aeroplane, okay, but I want to say that you will be flying. I am not a fortune teller, I get exactly what he gives me. Because you've had such, because you've had so much thrown at you too quickly, that you haven't been able to sort it out and put it in little boxes and do I keep that? No, I'll shut that bit. But then I'll have that back because that'll help go there. So you don't sort anything, all right? I want to say to you, you do what you know best. And you know what you do best, okay? You know what you do best. And I want to say to you is that if you continue to do what you know best, you'll be fine. Right? You're a good mother. Okay, you're a good mother, you know exactly who you are being a mother, okay? And you're a good wife, and you're a good daughter. Mummy's spirit, Mummy's still here. Mum's still here. Okay, I've got grandma there, I've got her mother here, and because she's telling me, you're a good daughter, all right? I also want to say that as grandma is here, she's very much a bad mum. Okay. All right. So there's healing being in her mum. She's concerned about her daughter. Yeah, she will.
sorry.
It's only me, don't worry about it. Right, okay. I want to say that your grandmother's worried about your mother. All right, and you are also, and she's very much aware of that. Mum's not going anywhere. I don't think I'm going to lose. No, I'm not seeing Mum at this moment in time. I am not seeing Mum going anywhere. Mum is very much no to the doctor.
Yes.
All right. So if you don't go to the doctor, she's not going to know what's wrong with her, and you can't self-diagnose.
No.
And a lot of people do that, and that's their downfall. And I just feel Mum self-diagnoses herself.
Yeah, she does.
And your man saying, oh, she's always been like that. Always been like that. You can't tell her, you can't tell her, she knows it all. But then, she's her mother's daughter, she did the same, exactly the same, so that she can't see any wrong in that. Who's Winnie? Winnie or Winifred?
I've got a cat called Winnie. A cat called Winnie.
Pussycat. Yeah, that's quite appropriate tonight, isn't it, eh? And you're a witch, anyway. And you have a cat on your left hand. It's not a black one, is it?
I do have a black one.
Yeah.
That's called Magic.
I want to say that it's as though that Grandma will give you really okay. And I was just saying somebody that loves to play the piano. Or is there somebody now playing the piano?
My son can, and my daughter is learning to play.
Oh, lovely. Because your grandmother here is loving the fact that somebody in the family.
Yeah, my son plays.
She loved music. She loved music. She loved piano music. All right. And she's not keen on what you're wearing. She's not keen on, and not really. She's looking and saying, well, I don't know who it is. At the same time, is that you are very theatrical. You love to, like you said earlier, you do love all this random time. You like to dress and do, and even like maybe you should get on stage. Okay. Yeah. All right. But I want to say to you is that as some door shuts, one can open.
Okay.
And know that 2022 is going to be good. All right. There's some paperwork around you. I don't feel they're legal papers, but there's some paperwork. Just know they're not important, but if it's given, I'll give them to you. And a wheel, a tire on a car, a problem with the tire on the car.
Okay.
So just be aware of that also. Within your home, you've got lots of books.
I've got lots of books.
Yeah. Because your grandmother is saying, I don't know why she's got them or she's not reading. Because you don't have time. She says you've got all these books, and they're desk collectors. She says, oh, she's there dusting them for you.
I looked the other day and I thought I must get rid of some of these.
Yes, okay. Well, grandmother's there, and so you've got all these books, and you don't do anything with them, okay? I know that in the first lockdown, I read so many books. Now we can go back and do the reading and everything else. I haven't picked up a book. So I've got all these magazines, I'm going to give to her. She's got time to read them, I haven't got time to read them. But I want to say that Grandma is here, I've got Granddad here as well. They're both together. They love the garden.
Oh, yes.
They love the garden because they have a beautiful garden in the spirit world. And they have the flowers that we would never, ever see.
My granddad used to grow massive, great big chrysanthemums.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's my father's favourite flower. And that is as though that they have a beautiful garden in the spirit world. And flowers, the colours within the spirit world, you would never ever see them here on the earth plane. And but you say, I'll give you one of those items to you. Alright. But maybe they won't be as big as the ones that people so that you'll see them in the shop. You said you have the parties there. I do feel with him as though very clever with his hands as well. So, you know, he would, there's nothing he couldn't do. And He's very proud of you. He's very proud of you. He didn't ever say it, but then he wouldn't tell anybody, because he was from the old school. And he's saying, thanks for looking after my girl, because you do. All right. And he said, look after yourself. And know that there I'm sending you 2022, where you're going to grow your wings. Alright? So, but just know that I want to give you a butterfly, and I know butterflies and transformation, so I know that's new beginnings for next year. Good luck on the pathway. Okay. Come here. Come to lady here. So I'm here. Okay, and as I come over here, I'm very much aware of mother. Mum is in the spirit world, yeah? And I want to say that I'm still not spiritual with her, but I've been spiritual with you. All right? And to go that, Mum just put her arm just on your shoulder, and just to say that I'm here now. I'm here. You are your mother's daughter, okay? And as you smile, you've got your mother's smile. Which is lovely. Would you understand somebody who was fostered or adopted?
Yes.
You should understand that. Won't open it up, but you understand that. And also is that I do feel that a little bit of understanding where your lovely man is as though that he's beginning to understand a little bit of this way of life. Yes? Yes, Barbara. and it's as though that your mother is saying, you like to absorb it. You think about it, and what you do is you dissect it. Okay? And then bits that you don't want, up on that shelf, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll hold on this little bit, and we'll see if I can do a little bit more about that. So next time you come to church, and then another meeting will give you a beautiful reading, and then you think, oh, wait a minute, I can take that a little bit down now. I remember when I first started in the churches in London, there was a lovely medium there, and I used to do the same. He used to give me things, and if I didn't like them, I just used to put them up on my shelf. And the older I got, the more I started putting these little bits down. And they all get really comfortable with me now. Because I didn't understand them then when I was young. But now I'm an old lady, I understand it now. Okay? But I'm not saying you're an old man. But I want to say to you is that this is who you are.
Yes.
This is your personality. Okay? Even in a book, and you would open a book and you would read it. And if you didn't understand that, you would dissect it and try and find out what that's all about. Okay?
Yes.
What a wonderful way of doing things. I wish I had your mind. But I want to say to you is that there are lots of energy, lots of loved ones in the spirit world around you. I do feel that your pathway is beautifully clear. Who's been attending hospital, please? Or is there attending a doctor with me, into a doctor? Either going to a clinic or a doctor. I just feel as though I have medical around.
My son works at the hospital.
Okay, lovely, you understand it then. Because I just feel very much as though it's medical around. I also want to say to you is that you work for spirit in your own way.
Yes.
If I said come up on the platform, you'd give me a no. All right? But I want to say that you are quite capable of doing what any readings here can do. That you do it in a completely different way. In the way you feel comfortable with.
Yes.
And your mum is saying, she's a clever girl. She's a clever girl. I also want to give you flowers. Not the lovely flowers I gave over there, great big sense. But I want to say that I'm very much seeing these lovely long stemmed irises here. And it's not that I'm giving you the flower, I want to give you the name Iris as well. And I want to give, and who's Violet? Violet? Mum is saying Violet, so maybe there's somebody Mum knew, that I know Iris is there. And who used to do flower arranging, please? Okay, because I just very much seeing flower arrangements as well. And also, I have painting here as well, so somebody's very artistic. Somebody can either do the drawing or put the painting on a canvas. Okay. Are you not artistic?
No.
But you're clever. You're not artistic.
In different ways.
I want to say to you is that I'm going to keep that video, which I know that's there, and you will think, oh, wait a minute, I know who that is. Okay. Also is that I'm not working at the moment.
Retired.
Retired. You're not working at the moment. No. And but I want to say that you work as hard now as you did when you went to work.
Yes.
There's always something to do. Always something to do. I still very much decluttering around you as well,
Yes.
so that you've been doing a lot of decluttering.
Yes.
But also decluttering here comes to mind as well.
Yes.
Also you're the gardener,
Yes.
okay, because I just want you out in the garden as well. So this is so that you do is you're putting your garden to sleep now,
Yes.
and I don't know whether I'll cut my roses down too soon, but I did come down. The baby daffodils not coming down. So, but I'm not a gardener. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that they'll come up next year. But I want to say to you is that putting your garden to bed, but have you got hedgehogs in your garden?
I would be a bit surprised.
Okay, and so that just know that spirits you can do hedgehogs. Okay, and who used to have the tortoise?
I don't know.
I've got a very, very large tortoise.
Okay.
Yeah. And also I've got a uniform here as well, a gentleman in a uniform. All right, so somebody in a uniform.
Yes.
And that is also in spirit world here.
Yes.
And who's in the Navy?
Operator.
Okay, I've got a Navy. Your brother's in spirit world. Okay, this is it's a uniform. He was a Navy one. I was in the, and he was proud of that uniform. And he would have that lovely the his trousers. I always thought those trousers just too big. But at the same time is that he was, his uniform was really strong. And he was really quite handsome in his cap and everything else as well. And I want to say to you is that a lot of love coming from your brother to you. And I do feel far too young to go over into the spirit world.
Yes.
And I know that the wonderful smile that you had when I said that. And he's equally giving that smile back and saying that he was always very, very connected. And he's saying, thank you for looking after my sister. Because you do it in your own way. And he said, if I was here, I'd take her out for a drink. A cup of coffee. Right. Was he a joker?
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel as though that he was very humorous.
Yes.
Okay. He's shaking your hands and he's saying thank you so much for everything that you do for her. And equally, it's so that we do it together, which is very good. The back, you have back problem.
Yes.
Okay, so this here is also then your spine here. And if you get cold in your shoes,
Yes.
they do. And so that Mum is saying that you should have some socks on. And at the same time is that look after your feet.
Yes.
Mum is saying look after your feet. Whether that's the only shoes that you can wear.
Yes.
And at the same time she's saying make sure your feet are warm.
Yeah.
Okay. There are some wonderful, wonderful photos of you as a child.
Okay.
As a childhood. So you must have some of Mum's old photographs.
Yes.
Are they in a box or in a book, please?
I've made a book.
Okay, because I just feel as though. And you sometimes go down memory lane?
Yes.
Okay, and when you go down memory lane, she's there. Okay. And also, who used to like dandelion burden?
My son.
Okay, do you still drink it now? No? And there's a girl that, because Mum is saying that when you're going through the book, she's drinking dandelion burden.
Okay.
Okay, and also the smell, as though my Mum used to have like a powdery smell about her.
I can't remember.
And did Mum used to put that some type of cologne on?
Yes.
And I just feel very much it smelled very powdery,
Okay.
and because I can smell it, okay? And she said, it's an unusual smell. No, it's me. No, it's me. She said, I like your glasses, but I don't think they look nice on me.
Right.
All right, that she's saying that, I love you, I love you. And if this is the only time she's going to come through for Christmas, it's not that she's saying new business. All right, and I hope that she will come through by another meeting before Christmas and wish you happy Christmas as well. I want to say that also, who checks, double checks doors? Who locks, then goes back and makes sure it's locked? You?
Yes.
Okay, it's as though that you locked it and you walked and you maybe got yourself a cup of tea or a glass of water or something, or you've gone in another room, you've gone out that door and you check it. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Okay, but it's okay to check, double check. She said, look, I used to do it. Your mum used to do the same thing. So when you do that, know that she's also doing it with you. There she goes. Okay, so sure. Hello. And as I say to you, I just feel so that I know I spoke, and I also know that you feel very despondent with this movement. And that my guy was saying to me is that you have got more spiritual energy in your little finger, right? In your little finger, he said little finger, okay? But he said he wants to shut that down because it's in the body. You are spiritual. Okay? You are spiritual. That little thing has just been cut off. Okay? And I want to say to you is that you question it too much. You analyze it too much. You can't analyze this way of life.
I analyse everything.
You can't analyse it, because believe you me, I'm only used to working with one guide. And tonight, you turn around and I'm working tonight, and I've got someone I do not do platform with. And with him, I will give it exactly, Jess would have gone around the world to give you this message. I should just give it straight at you. He doesn't want you to analyse it. As though that he knows that you've had a lot of traumas in your life, but at the same time there's so much love there that you give to others. You are a very loving, caring person, okay? All right? But I want to say to you is that Spirit is there. Spirit is wanting to stay there with you. He wants to sit with you.
Okay.
All right? And you have a fantastic guide. Just acknowledge you. There's a lot of do-gooders out there, and unfortunately, they sometimes feel that they are better than anybody else. I don't judge them, it's not my place to judge them, but there's too many do-gooders. But I want to say to you is that trust in you.
Yeah.
Trust in what you can do. You're a fantastic healer, I know you are, I trained you. I didn't train you, you walked away from me, you got trained by somebody else, okay? But at the same time, is that you did have a beginning, and so you had a little bit of my training, okay? But I want to say to you, you know how to use crystals, you know how to use colours, you know how to heal. All right? If you was an unkind person, you wouldn't have 2 cats, because they wouldn't want to stay with you. I want to say that there is so much more for you next year, and I'm going to be a fly on the wall and watch it. All right? You'd probably see a squat go whack. Okay? I want to say there's a lot of people in the spirit world around you. Okay? Looking after you and guiding you. I know there's a little bit of anxiety there with you also, but I want to say that with that anxiety, it does seem to take over. And that I want to say to you is that walk your pathway, because you have a great pathway in front of you. All right? There's no hurdles, there's nothing to jump. It's clear as a bell because you've cleared it. You've cleared it. Okay, it's something there. So whether you start at the start gate again, that's up to you. But it will all just like right back in again. It sounds very, very confusing, I know. That it's up there. I want to say to you, it's all up there. All you have to do is just release it, okay? I also want to say to you is that you can work on a platform if you stop yourself. You can do healing if you stop yourself. All right? But I want to say to you, it doesn't matter if you talk to 1,000 people, 1,000 different people, they give you the same thing. I want to wish you all the luck for next year, because I know that you will fly. All right? And this is just a spiritual reading for you, but I do know there's lots of people around you, spiritual people there, and you're loved. You're loved by those that are in here. You're liked by those people in here. Okay? I leave that with you for this.
About 15 minutes.
Am I all right?
About 15 minutes.
I've got what?
15 minutes.
I've still got 15.
You don't have to use them all if you don't want to, but you can.
Pardon?
I think everyone will enjoy you using them, to be clear.
A child in the spirit world, please. Have you lost a child? Would you understand a child in the spirit world? Maybe not yours, but you understand a child, because I feel that this child's grown up in the spirit world. Yeah? And also, I've got Dad around you as well. I've got Dad. I've also got Mum around you. And I do feel with them as though that they're wanting to uplift you a bit. And it's as though that you are a very, very independent person. All right? And it's as though that life itself has made you who you are. People around you has made you who you are. Okay? I want to say that you've got no mug written across your forehead anymore, because it's all been mugged out. All right? And I want to say that your mum and dad were no mugs. They knew exactly what they wanted out of life, and they're proud of what you've achieved. You're a good mum, you're a good man, good sister. Yeah? No. But at the same time is that, no, it's time to look after you. It's time to look after you, okay? And it's as though, are you losing weight?
What's the way there?
Yeah?
What's done?
Have you really? How'd you do that? I've still got a lot of belly.
Just keep it up.
So trying to lose weight. Okay, and just very much aware of losing weight. Okay. And also with that, I'm not seeing any movement or moving at this moment. All right. A ring. Somebody's taken a ring off. Yeah, because I'm very much aware of a ring being taken off. And also with that, there's somebody here on the earth plane that's unwell. You understand that? It's unwell.
Daughter and grandson.
Pardon?
Daughter and grandson.
Okay, because I just feel very much as though I am seeing the doctors, I'm seeing medical around, okay? And they're just all coming in and very, very much giving a lot of healing around that, all right? Not seeing them going anywhere, not seeing them going anywhere. Also look after your knees, look after your knees, and I do want to say to you also is that there's a little bit of decluttering with yourself as well. All right. And it's not just here, it's decluttering everywhere. All right. You're a bit of a hoarder. All right. Or other people just dump it on you. All right. But I want to say that you're very spiritual. Okay, you're very spiritual. I don't know whether you sit in a circle on the internet. Maybe you should do. Okay, you have an ability there. Okay. I think that if spirit come and taps us on the shoulder, we'll all jump to begin with. But at the same time is that I've been in your home, I know what the wonderful harmony and love that's in your home. And I want to say to you that equally, so is spirit in your home. And they look after you 1,000%. I've got a cow. Oh, you can take a cow. Can you? Okay, yeah, I've got a cow. I've only got one.
Polly. Polly.
Okay, all right, because I said, what we've got here? I gave somebody a monkey the other week and a snake, a cow. But at the same time, I just got this cow, and it's as though the cow is coming up to you, but as though I just feel very much it's an entire needed video. All right, and so years ago, milk was very good for us. Nothing's good for us now. So at the same time, the cow is there and standing beside you, just imagine.
My Polly.
Ah, you love it, obviously.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
We all have cats and dogs, you have cows.
She never even used to get up. I used to jump in the yard. Mum and Dad say, don't sit in the yard, don't get in the yard. And the back just turned and was straight over the fence.
Oh,
Straight over the
really?
gate.
Well, we have cats and dogs.
This cow, couldn't even get
Oh,
up.
yeah, she has cows.
And I used to cover it.
Oh, bless you. And go for a ride.
No, used to sit on its back and snip it.
Oh.
And then I ended up Polly.
Oh, bless you. Okay.
And then I cried because my dad saw them.
Did you know they cooked it? That was me, that was that was really awful, sorry. And this is, she went into the cow heaven. Anyway. Oh, they're really telling me off now. They're really telling me off now, okay. That teach me, wouldn't it? Okay. Anyway, she has a beautiful cat, and know that she's very much there with you. I don't know if you do to go and have your eyes tested, but please look after your left eye. Okay, look after your left eye. Okay. And a little bit of change coming in around you, but not much to worry about, because you're very determined on things you really want to do anyway. So just know that's very, very much there with you. Lots of love coming from Mum and Dad. Okay. Dad hasn't got much to say. Okay. And he hasn't really. He's just standing there. He just really hasn't got much to say at all. But as though that Mum, she would like to say so much, but if she did start, we'd be here till next week. And that's the type of Mum was, a loving, caring person. And that's exactly what she's coming forward with, saying, I love you, look after yourself. Okay. I do feel quite poorly when she went. Did Mum go over very quickly?
No, anyway, because she kept telling me to herself.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She did go quite quickly.
Oh, she went.
She went very quickly. Okay, because I felt she was very poorly, but she went very quickly. Okay, take the love on my position. Okay, can I come here? I know we was talking a little while ago about looking after you, knowing what you can do. Okay, now if you had my guide here tonight, he would be saying to you, is it's time you got up off of that chair and started doing what you know best, instead of passing it on to her. But she can do it, but you can also do it, all right? I also want to say to you is that I have very much a lady and a gentleman around you, and I do feel this is family, and I do want to say Mum and Dad.
Yes.
I don't feel that they was as spiritual. Okay, I'm not saying they don't believe in spirit. I don't feel that they work with spirit at all. But I do feel with them as though that they believe in their God. All right. And yeah, your dad is saying, "What are you dressed in?" And Mum's saying she looks very nice.
That'd be right.
I do want to say that Dad was a very, very down-to-earth man.
Okay.
all right? And with him, it's as though he's very, very much, he wouldn't take any nonsense off of anybody, all right? That you're very much like this, right? You are very much like this. You will do what you want to do, all right? And this is why you're giving a link to somebody over in wherever that she is, all right? And yes, Barbara, I will do this when I'm ready.
Yes.
I will do this, Alan, when I'm ready,
Yes.
all right? Because you are a very, very determined person. But I want to say to you, you're going to be an old lady before you leave this world, all right? And I want to say that you work with spirit, and spirit will say, thank you. All right? I also want to say to you is that there's a little bit of upliftment needed with you at this time as well. All right? You hide a lot, you keep a lot to you, and everybody don't know you. They could be with you all day, all night, year in, year out, and they will never know you. I want to say that your gift you have is just a gift. It's natural.
Yes.
All right, it's natural. I do want to say that it's as though working in a different way. So you would work the way us mediums work,
No.
but you will work the way it's important to you.
Yes.
I want to put words down on paper, please.
Yes.
I want to put words down on paper. If you can't write them, speak words, all right? Who is a nurse, please? Who is a nurse? Somebody within the family with a nurse. Either a nurse in the hospital, a nurse, a veteran nurse, and also, would you ever send somebody that went out into the jungle?
Yes.
Or out in the jungle? And I want words. You have a lot to put down. You have a wonderful life story. All right? And my guide is also giving you, he's giving you potion of solution. He's giving you potions. But these potions are herbal potions that maybe there's somebody that works with you, or maybe somebody within your family was a pharmacist, or maybe going back in your ancestry, somebody used to do potions.
Yeah.
Alright, potions. I also want to say to you, curtains, you're taking drapes or curtains down, or somebody cleaning windows, but I just feel as though I want to take curtains down, I'm cleaning windows, but I'm locking windows. She's going to lock a window. She's locking windows. Right, lock windows, lock windows. Alright, I hear there's a problem with the door.
Yes.
There's a problem with the door.
Yes. Because
I know that your husband is very spiritual, and I do feel that I wish he'll work with what he's got.
okay.
Okay, I know that he has Native American connections within his ancestry as well. And I do feel very, very much as though I'm very much seeing a lot of Indian ponies around me. Okay, and it's as though they're the same inside you. So they are giving you the strength that you need.
Thank you.
All right. I want to wish you luck on your pathway. I'm pleased I met you, and I will look forward to seeing how you develop. Okay. But as as though that Dad had problems with breathing before he in.
Yes.
Okay, because I just feel here, and I want to go around here anytime.
The hips, yes.
Yeah, I want to go around here. If it's hip fine, but I just feel as though I want to be here. Mum didn't have an awful lot, but what she had, she would give.
Oh, yes.
Alright, but she said the only thing we need in life is love. And that's what she gave. And she said, that's what I'll give you now. Who's Margaret?
Sorry?
Margaret?
Oh, Margaret.
Margaret. And also, can you take Irene?
Yes.
Irene, and I want to birthday March, April time, and I want to go to July. All right, I'll give them to you, you can think about it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
and I know there's the one coming up in the next 2 or 3 months.
Yes.
All right, I want to give you some holly. All right, there's lots and lots of berries on this holly. And I want to say with this holly and with the berries on the holly, there's a lot of growth there.
Thank you.
All right, and I'll leave that with you to finish.
Thank you very much.
Ah, I finished. I wanted to go next. Sorry I didn't come to you.
Friends, you've given it up for Barbara. I'd like to say a few words, if I may, before we give it up for her again. One of the things that you will notice about the work that mediums do is that they give an awful lot of their time and their effort and of their selves. There's an old phrase, I am reminded, by their fruits you will know them. And I am reminded very much of that tonight. What you also see on the platform when you get a message, when you get a reading, is but the tiniest tip of the iceberg. There are those that are so giving that they will never admit to it. And there are those that will give of their time and their self, they will give their patience, they will give their kindness, and they will give their love. Barbara Price is one of those mediums. I know her very well outside of this meeting, and I know that what I speak of her is true. Whenever you go to find a medium, don't just judge them on their excellent demonstration of mediumship, but judge them on their heart, judge them on their personality, because my friends, trust me, by their fruits you will know them. Ladies and gentlemen, Barbara Price. Not only is that a good judge of finding a good medium to work with, it will always weed out the ones that are there for the ego trip, and you will always know their fruits too, and don't they show themselves to be so. My friends, thank you all for being part of this night. It's not over yet. We have raffle prizes, bully special prizes on display and waiting. And I can see, I can see something new from this angle. I love it. Samantha's been working very, very hard this afternoon to get this hall up and running. So a big thank you to Samantha. She told me what to do, and I did it as a dutiful minister. And of course, I'd like to thank Mum for constantly keeping the door. My little, I've got to be careful how I say this, but I will share a picture from earlier on, from home when we was getting. Oh, I will. It's my birthday, and I'll do what I want to. I'd like to thank all of you for turning out and being part of this, and all the dressing up and the making it excitement. I'd also like to say a big thank you to all of the birthday wishes. There are a lot to get round. I will try to reply to every single one of them, just in case anyone was wondering that I'd ignore them. No, it's just a rather long list to get through, and I've been at work this morning. I would also, in case anybody had noticed, Jack couldn't make it tonight, but he was covered by Frank and Einstein. So thank you to Frank and Einstein for keeping the text going. It's still really, really weird. I'm sitting there sorting the computer out, and I'm just glancing over the screen, and all I can see is this green face staring at me. It was really, really, he gets into character so well. If anyone out there is a casting director, see him, he's brilliant. But thank you all so very, very much for this wonderful, wonderful coming together each week, actually, not just tonight. You are my friends, you are my family, you are the people that I go to, believe it or not, when I need something, because I know that by being around you, I get what I need. And I love you all very dearly. And not just everyone here, but everyone at home who supports us week in, week out as well, keeping the flag of Littleport flying in our online community. So thank you all. God bless you. And let us pray. As we say, Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the opportunity truly to come together as friends and unite under your banner of love, hope, and friendship. We know that this world can sometimes seem a grey and cloudy place, but we are reminded, of course, those words that Spirit gave us tonight, that behind those clouds the sun always shines. We ask that your magic, Great Spirit, fills the lives of each person present, each person watching, and all those that will watch, and all of their friends and families. And let us also be reminded of that one important goal in life that we must ask. Great Spirit, we ask you not to move the mountain. Just give us the strength to climb. Until we meet again, which as ever and always will be, in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I know it's done when Hannah says so. Friends, thank you. God bless you all. One more round. Barbara Price. And do you know what? I've got through the whole service, being Halloween and everything, I've got through the whole service without asking her if she's related to Vincent. You knew it had to come eventually. I think I was a very good boy.
And I think it's an opportune moment to wish this amazing chat a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Reverend Nick Brown. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me that I'm 43 years old. The funny thing is, these really aren't decorations. This is what I used to write with at school. I'm kidding. But friends, thank you all so very, very much. And thank you for stepping in and looking after the camera and assisting with the Zoom. See, we've got one person doing the dolly and we've got one person doing the Zoom. It's brilliant. Thank you. So I'm now going to ask one last time if you could dolly the camera over to Raffle Corner, because it's over to Sam, Hannah, Bully, Henry, and Reverend Brussels Sprout for the raffle. Vamp Hannah. $198. Hey! The table's moved. It's a big one this week. Grab yourself a prize. Pardon? Oh, yes. 219. Hey! Oh, what are you having? Frankenstein, pick a prize, will you? If only my magic wand worked, I could have been guarding the Leviosa. 151. Next one is 265. 265. Yes. Next one. 192. 192.
That's me.
Hey, you're up.
Next one is 2, 4, 8.
2, 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You got it especially, Barbara.
2, 2, 8.
2, 2, 8.
What's the number? There's 196. Is 2, 3, 2, 3, 2.
2, 3, 2.
Down. Is 2, 0, 0.
200.
Nearly.
Nobody?
Nobody. What's that one number?
200. 200.
Oh, it's me. Do it again.
Oh, dear.
Me. 262. 262.
There's one more tuck in there.
Is something.
222.
Put it down.
Come on. You start giving it.
269.
That's me. Do it again.
269.
Come on.
269.
Come on.
244.
244.
244.
Right.
Two, 202.
202.
202.
202, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. I'll put my hat on now. Freezing. I wanted a spotted dick. Do you want any more crockery? Oh, this is really cold.
Then they take one.
I'll get some tea in a minute. Oh no.
I don't know.
You've got loads, you know. If you message us your orders, all right. Give you that for free.
Or some.
247.
Is it 247?
On that all night, yeah. Oh,
I'm having a backlash on Saturday.
Is 260.
260.
Yeah. Next one
I got time for myself.
is 174. 174. Yeah. Right. Next one.
That suits you.
Okay,
Broomstick now,
256.
256.
256.
Nobody. Come on.
256. Somebody must have it.
Somebody have it.
256. No.
No. You need. Next one, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
Somebody have it.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4.
Can't do that.
Give it a jump. We're nearly there.
Oh, goodness sake. Alright, next one. Moving to 5. 160.
160.
Please, come on.
Please. How many's left, Alan?
3.
1, 2, 3.
Right. 3. It is 2, 4, 3.
243. 243.
Carry on. There we go. Good job.
131.
131.
Sorry, 231. I do apologise. 231.
And everybody say, what time is it? One, 6, 8.
168.
Please. Come on.
Somebody have it, please.
Come on. Please.
168.
Is it her job or like it?
Ah.
Very good.
No.
Somebody got it.
Unless it's 8 long.
Sorry.
Thank the Lord, because I'm becoming very sad and sore. Hannah, what time is it?
Everyone's done now. Everyone's done now. Shut up.
Well, his special prize goes to... 254.
254.
Mother, if you'd like to take the broom, don't worry, you can take it up. I will take over. Bully's special encaustic prize. Over to the winner. Well, friends, if the lovely camera dolly lady would like to dolly the camera, that's it, Frankenstein, back in your box. Ooh, the feathers agree. Friends, thank you all. Please do stay for tea, coffee. We even have cake. Was it not Marie Antoinette who said, let them eat cake? Well, Nick says, let's eat cake. Friends, God bless you all. May the peace of the Great Spirit go with you all. Until next time, God bless. Good night, good God, and good life to you all.